picking up.
ごめん。
Right where we left off.
私、
Sorry.
店の中に
I'll be in the shop.
いるね。
Okay, so this is what day is this? Okay, doesn't matter. I nearly ripped myself out of Akiho-chan's grasp and rushed inside the shop. Phew. Deep breaths. My heart is pounding. I said no. I usually get swept up in whatever she says, but not this time. I feel like I've grown at least a little bit, but that's just a lie. I'm still running away. I haven't changed at all. The shop is completely silent. My ears begin to ring. I feel like I'll hear Grandpa Vegeta screaming at me at any moment. I cover my ears to stop the deafening silence. 25.
めんどくさい。
Such a pain. Robot's build simple. I think even I can do it. It being simple is very nice. Maintenance is so much easier. You should have made Model 1 simple too. I can respond with whatever I want here. Actually, can't do maintenance, respect. So it goes way over my head. This is such a pain. Repairing Gojira-kun proves more difficult than I anticipated. While getting advice from Akio, I'm trying to make the bare minimum repairs necessary to get it running again. My response would take me days just to figure out which wires worth the power. Working in this dark storeroom is ridiculous. Dark storeroom is hardly making things any easier. To add insult to injury, Gojira-kun has no wheels, so I can't get outside easily. I'll just have to manage being on my own. I have to manage on my own. Let's go, Kai, let's go! Harry's been sharing with me since I started doing work here. I wish I could be as carefree as her. But no, here I am, killing myself over this stupid flag. Regardless, all that's left is solder one final wire onto the motor. If the motor itself is busted, well, I'm going to choose not to think about that. Continuing working using a flashlight is my only source of light. And at last, the soldering job is complete. When did I get so sweaty? It's actually pretty nice outside these days. This store's really stuffy as well.
よし、できた。
Alright, done.
完成ですか？すごいです。
That's amazing.
まったく、
Man,
無駄な
I've
時間を
wasted
費
way
や
too
され
much
た
time
よ。
on this. I've been doing nothing but grind and kill a battle if it weren't for this flag. Anyhow, that should do the trick. Might not move perfectly, but should at least power on.
電源コード。
Where's the power cable? I search the floor with my hands.
入りはわからないです。
Don't know.
期待してないよ。
Expect you to. It's how long before I find the cable in question. I grab it and plug it into the power strip. Hold my breath to swing Kojiro-kun on. But it doesn't move a muscle.
あ
What
れ？お
the?
かしいな。
That's weird. Turn the power switch on and off and try disconnecting and reconnecting the power cable a couple of times.
なんでだ？俺でいけるはずなんだけど。
That should have worked. Is there any power in this building at all? Like, why is it so dark? At this point, I have no idea what the issue is. Try turning on the lights for this room. I'm not skilled enough to be able to troubleshoot this sort of problem. This last-ditch effort doesn't work, I'll just have to come back another day. Crossing my fingers, I decide to take a look at the power strip itself. The strip in question came from the robot clothing has an extension cable about 3 meters long. So I made the main power cable was just unplugged or something. Stand up and start walking with my flashlight in hand. Whoa. My foot catches on another robot. I trip over and fall over dramatically. Ow. Dust goes flying all over the place, causing me to cough up a storm. I then look up from my doc's robot's about to topple on top of me. I'd rather not get flattened. My body reacts fast and I manage to brace myself and catch the robot before it topples over. It's heavy, but not so heavy that I can't hold it up. I grit my teeth as I return to a standing position. Phew.
焦った。
That spooked me.
大丈夫ですか？
Are you okay?
アキホを呼んできましょう
Should I
か？
call for Akiho?
いや、いいよ。
No, I'm good. Take a seat to catch my breath and I slowly lean back, my hands brushed against something on the floor. Pick it up. It's absolutely covered in dust. It seems to be a picture frame of some sort. There's very clearly a photo inside of it. What's this doing here? Did Doc drop this? I pull off most of the dust and wipe off the rest so I can get a better look at the picture.
これは
Wait, this is
純ちゃん。
Jun-chan. Hey, let's shake hands. That's when I hear an odd voice coming from outside. Very robotic, monotone voice. Did Akiho finish Yoshiro-kun's repairs? I head out of the storage room, photo in hand. Nice to eat you. Oh, that's not good.
アキちゃん。
Aki-chan. Akio standing in front of the blue robot, wiping the sweat off her forehead in satisfaction.
カイ、どう？
What do you think,
スピー
Kai?
カー交換したら
I was
ちゃんと
walking
喋
at
っ
the
て
speaker
よ。
part, you started talking. Its eyes, mouth, ears, and chest light shine brightly as its thick arms swing up and down at regular intervals. Hello, my name is Yoshiro. I'm everyone's friend.
おお、喋ってる、
Huh?
喋って
It's
る。
actually talking.
でも、ちゃんとじゃない。
Not all that well.
ちょっと接触悪いのかな。
Maybe the connections are a little imprecise. I'll look into them later. Hey, let's shake hands.
それより見てよ、
Gaze
こ
up
の
upon
吉郎くんの
Yoshiro-kun
素
in
晴
all
ら
of
しさ。
his radiant glory.
腕の機構もちゃんと生きてたんだよ。
Turns out his arms were still alive and kicking.
すごいんだからこれ。
They're pretty amazing, to be honest.
歯車で腕を動かしてるの。
These gears to
ま
move
るで
kind
か
of
ら
like
くり人形みたい。
mechanical puppets. Nice to eat you.
なかなか愛嬌あるけど、
Cute and all.
動きは
I
あんま
can't
り
say
面
its
白く
moves or
ない。
anything impressive. Although swing his arms up and down, say a couple of words.
でもきっと子供たち
I'm
にと
sure
っては
your kids
最高のお友
was
達
a
に。
really good friend.
あれ、
Huh?
ジュン？
Jun. Blocked his gaze to find Jun standing in the distance, a shocked expression on her face. Something's wrong. She's staring at Yoshiro and trembling. What a great time to go on Twippo.
そいつ。
It's him. What did she say? Hello. My name is Yoshiro. Yoshiro continues to speak with his distorted voice. Jiro's expression darkens, she curls up into a ball. She starts shaking her head violently.
あの時、
That
私は
day,
押し
he's
倒
the
した
one who
の。
fell on me.
そいつ。
He
アキちゃん、とりあえずこのロボ喋るの止め
put
て。
it down. Now.
ちょっと待
Huh?
って。
Oh, just a sec. Aka's fumbling to try and open the lid. Because she's panicking, she can't quite get it open. I'm your friendly Stop. She uncharacteristically raises her voice.
友達じゃ。
You're not my friend. No, it's closer to a screen.
純ちゃん、落ち着いて。
She try to take a deep breath. Hey, let's shake hands.
触らないで。
Don't touch me.
アキちゃん、早く止めて
I'm
って
trying to hurry
ば。
up and shut it down.
わかってる
I'm
よ。
trying. Finally, after I managed to turn it off, light vanishes from Yoshiro-kun's eyes. But by then, Jun was already sprinting towards the highway. All we could do is watch. Even if we tried to run after her, we'd probably collapse before we got even close. We stand no chance against a real athlete. I saw and glanced down at the picture frame I picked up inside the storage room. It's an old photo of Juna, Doc, and Yoshiro-kun standing next to each other happily. So at one point in time, Juna was okay with that robot, and then the robot fell on her and almost killed her, and then that's when her trust for them robots just kind of went out the window. I heard something about Kaito's classroom having a new geotag every day, but it doesn't seem like it. Yeah, I don't think that's true. Twippo. Thinking about it, the club members haven't come to pick up the club room keys recently. I wonder what they're doing. How was yesterday? Are you coming at school day? Can I visit you at class? Played 15 minutes, 2 and 1, damn it. 9:26. Next day. After school, Akio comes stumbling over to my desk.
ジュンがいよいよ
June
突きつけ
finally
てきた
gave
よ
it to me.
何を
What you give you?
退部届
A letter of resignation. You can submit those online, but she apparently went out of her way to write it out on paper. This is her way of being clear about her intentions, huh? How very Juna.
ほら昨日のこと
After what
があった
happened
から
yesterday,
ね
I tried
今日
visiting
は
her
朝から
classroom a
何度も
bunch of
ジュンの
times
教室
since
まで行
this
ったんだ
morning,
けど
but
もうロボ部辞め
all
る
she
と
kept
しか
saying
言わ
was
な
that
く
she
て
was quitting.
しかもね昼休みな
And
ん
then
か
during lunch,
三井さんと山本さんが
Mitsui-san
ガード
and
してきて
Yamamoto-san
ジュンとはまともに
regarding
話
her,
せ
so I
なかっ
could
た
barely even
し
get a word in.
三井と山本って
So
誰
Yamamoto?
ジュンの友達
June's friends. That one tough-looking girl and the hothead.
もしかして退部届はあの二人の
Do you
入れ
think
知
they
恵かな
convinced her to quit?
どうしようかい
What should I do, Kai?
退部届はね
I
受け
managed
取
to
らずに
escape
なんとか
without
逃げてき
accepting
たん
her
だけど
letter, but
このままじゃジュン
At
に
this
ロボ
rate,
を好きになっても
June
らう
will
ど
end
ころ
up
か
quitting the
余計
robotics
嫌いになっ
club
てロボ部をや
and
めてっ
hate
ちゃうこ
robots
と
more
に
than ever. I lightly tapped ejected Aki's shoulders.
アキちゃん俺さ
Hey, Aki-chan.
何
What's up?
今日ちょっと用事
I
ある
have
ん
some
で
business to take
ロボ
care
ク
of
リニッ
today,
クに
so I'll
は
be
後か
swinging
ら
by
行
the
くわ
clinic a little later. What?
何それ
Why?
用事って
What business?
しよう
It's personal.
ジュンのところに説
You're
得に
not
行っ
gonna
てく
try
れ
and
ないの
convince June to change her mind?
昨日の今日だし
It's
しば
only
らく
been a
様子見
day.
た方
Let's
が
give
い
her
い
some space.
いい格言を教えてあげるよ
I've got a good proverb for you.
押してダメなら
If
引いて
pushing
みろって
doesn't work,
ね
pull.
それ恋愛の格言か何かじゃなかっ
Did you just make
た
that up? I flash her a smile and silently exit the classroom. Akio continues to whine behind me, but I head out as her complaints bounce off my back.
さてと
Let's see. I lean against my scooter and whip out my Pokecom. That personal business is this. Looking at Kim's report number 4. After Juno left us, I kept making adjustments to Kojiraku until I got him working. I only managed to get his lights to turn on. His stamping function was long dead. Even so, that was enough to set the flag according to Ivory. Damn, they just did that all off screen. I finally managed to set all the report number 4 flags, which means the report's AR annotation should be visible somewhere. It's taken me almost an entire month to get this far. I've been through a whole lot. Now I've just got to find the damn thing.
愛梨ちゃん
Irie-chan. I wait until the students nearby leave and call for Irie. A moment later. Irie's here. Irie cheerfully responds. I immediately tap her forward, son sister centipede.
アクセスを確認しました
Access confirmed.
消しネモードに
Switching
移
to
行し
sister
ます
centipede mode.
君島レポートナンバー4は
Do
ど
you
こ
have
に
any
あ
idea
る
where
か予
Kim's
測はつ
report
く
number 4 might be?
フラグから判断するのが
Your best
近道
option
か
is
と
to
思わ
determine
れ
its
ます
location by the placement of the
ナ
flags.
ンバー4のフラグのうち
There are 3
位置が
flags in
特
our
定
4
でき
that
そう
might
なも
lead
の
you
は
to its
以
location.
下の3つですフラグその2
Flag number 2.
種子島の
Upload
4カ所
photos
の
of
おすすめ
rocket
ポイントから
launches
撮
from
影した
4
ロケッ
suggested
トの打
viewing
ち上げ写
points
真を
on
イルオにアッ
Tanegashima
プロードす
by
る
Ruo.
おすすめポイントの4カ
The
所は
4
以
recommended
下の通
spots
りで
were
し
as
た
follows.
長谷展望公園
Asatenpo Park,
宇宙が丘公
Uchagaoka
園
Park,
七色坂展望
Nanairazaka
台
Viewing Platform,
竹崎展望台
and Takasaki Observatory.
フラグその3
Flag number
ロ
3.
ボクリニックに保管されて
Activate
いる
Gojira-kun
ゴジロ
stored at the
君を
robot
起動する
clinic.
ロボクリニックは
The robot
中種
clinic is
町と
located
南
on the
種町の
border
境
of Nakatane
ハ
and
セの交差点
Minamitane
付近にあり
near
ま
the
す。
Hase
フ
crossing.
ラグその4
Flag number 4.
ジオタグを
Test
付与した
fire
火縄銃
geotag
を
matchlock
一
gun
発以上試射
at
する。
least once.
種子島には
There are
火縄
several
銃に関する記念碑や
conservatories and historical
歴史的な
displays
遺
in
物を
Tanegashima
展
that
示する
display
場所が
objects related to
複数
match
存在
lock.
します。
全部回ろうと思う
It's
とか
gonna
なり
take
分
way
散し
too
てる
much
から
time
時
to
間がかか
check
る。
all of them.
いくつか場所を絞り
To
込みた
narrow
い。
this down as much as
以
possible.
上の条件から絞り込むとすれ
If
ば
that's the case,
ロボクリニック、
the
ハセ
robot
展望
clinic,
公園、
Hasa Tenbo Park,
宇宙が丘公
Uchigaoka
園、
Park, and Cape
門倉岬、
Katakura, and
Tanegashima 宇宙
Tanegashima
センター
Space Center.
そのあたりが妥当かと
These
思われま
locations
す。
should suffice. A cape located on the southernmost end of Tanegashima, on August 25th, 1543, guns were introduced to Japan by a Portuguese ship that was washed ashore on Cape Katakura. The cape now features a monument for this event, as well as Misaki Shrine, both of which are popular tourist destinations. With that info, I'll just check out each place one by one until I find it.
じゃあ
Well then,
行くと
so
しま
this
す
party
か。
started. I really hope the area annotation shows itself at one of these locations. So I'll use daily map to pick out potential spots. Is it on Twippo? Okay. Do you want to check out the... Have I been everywhere? I do want to look at these. This is Cape Katakura. Could the Commissioner report be here? Saki Shrine. Shrine deity. Ukanushi no Mikoto. Hori no Mikoto. Fuck. Delude, man. Okay, yeah, this is just... This is Space Science Museum, Central Tanegashima Space Center. Yeah, just... Going to Robo Clinic today, so I thought Kai was getting motivated, but that was only in the beginning. I'm responding, seeing that Pix was fun, but right now I'm feeling sad. Should probably save before replying to that. Also down for just club. I'm just a club putting notes for last club had 2 members, nothing to panic about. It's hard, you can quit, there's nothing to do with your dream, I'm trying to be for second positive. For no good reasons or best quality. I'm not responding to that. Another dialogue that's unlocked. I wonder if Irie talking is a sign that I'm at the right place. User access approval
君島レポ
confirmed.
ートナンバ
Commission
ー4
report
を
number
取得しまし
4
た。
obtained. Perfect. I'll just go ahead and read it now. There's no one to be found in this gigantic park. Makes sense. It was a park built for watching rocket launches after all. It's way too big and there are only a few pieces of playground equipment. Locals would never come here on a weekday. I lie down in the grass and pull up the report on my Pokecom. There's not a single company that is more familiar with propaganda than the Tavistock Institute. The Institute alone possesses at least 1 century's worth of research at minimum. The true value and purpose of such knowledge displayed itself in the 1900s during World War I and World War II. What the Institute does is guide individuals to follow in the direction of the group's will and to abandon their own. The success of such guidance can be attributed to the government's assistance during war times. But when utilized in times of peace, it proved far less effective. Realizing this, they withdrew and began research into how it subtly invaded the unconscious of man in every day. Utilizing this knowledge, it becomes obvious that the Committee 300 was able to control major media networks all over the world thanks to their connections with Tavistock. The subliminal messages one would find on various TV broadcasts, the one that faced controversy for a time, or an immature prototype propaganda that barely qualified as brainwashing. In recent years, they have abandoned such practices, instead electing to wait in the shadows for any opportunity to guide the minds of men as they go about their everyday lives. It is not something to be dismissed merely as someone else's problem. This is something that applies to you who are reading this report as well. You are in a position where you must take great caution in your everyday life. No matter where they lie, they will erode everyone and everything. This battle is not being fought on a massive scale manners such as public opinion on the level of the individual consciousness. You have to understand that the ideas you thought you decided on your own volition were instead chosen for you, while they peered into your thoughts. It is dangerous to trust your own thoughts 100% of the time. I'd recommend that you decentralize your thoughts to reduce the risk of brainwashing. My predictions are not ones that can be applied to the societal level, but only to the personal level. Although data sharing systems like cloud computing are essential to society's infrastructure, neither corporations nor media truly know the serious danger lurking within, despite the fact that all risks that were previously decentralized have now been concentrated in a single location. The standards of computer security remain unchanged. Because of this, major leaks of personal information are inevitable, and these standards must be acknowledged and addressed quickly in order to avoid such occurrences. Project Mars is, in essence, unaffiliated with Project Adam. It's merely a project running parallel to it, and both projects are authored by the Committee of 300. Should circumstances permit it, there's a chance both projects will be combined to perform simultaneous terrorist attacks. If that were to happen, human society would plunge deeper and deeper into chaos. As of 2009, Project Mars does not pose a threat. The project is still within its experimental stages, but within 10 to 20 years from now, the situation will undoubtedly change. I truly hope that society has not been inundated with the horrifying entities known as robots, but my fear lies in the fact the Tavistock Institute is capable of tricking every human being on Earth into believing their presence to be a popular trend, so such an event is indeed possible. The primary objective of Project Mars is a robotic uprising. It is a vulgar idea that seems as if it was ripped straight from a science fiction novel, but you cannot foolishly disregard it or laugh it off as such. Depending on the situation, robots could easily replace humans. If Project Adam were to fail in 2015, the next major solar storms are predicted to arrive in 2019-2020. After that, the sun will enter a period of stability for a short while. In other words, this period of maximum solar activity is a convenient trigger for the Committee of 300. It would not be an incorrect assumption to say that for the next decade, Earth will be favorable testing ground for the Committee of 300. You need to be suspicious of abnormal weather phenomenon and if possible collect data of any unusual instances that do occur. Such data will surely show traces of Tavistock. What did I just read? Is it just me, or is Kimishima-ko the type who just rambles on and on for eternity? Will it kill him to get to the damn point? Do you not like to read, Yashio-san? I'm not a fan of reading or studying, so these reports have been especially demanding of me. There's no more info in here about the exoskeleton company. That's honestly the only thing I care about. That said, there are a few things that I found interesting. The possibility that the robot boom could have been the result of the Tavistock Institute's propaganda is quite intriguing. Robots exploded in popularity over the last 10 years. feel like to say that the Gunvolt anime was the trigger for it all, but
でも頑
wait,
張れるの最
weren't
終
there
話に
subliminal
はサブリ
messages
ミナル映
hidden
像
in
が
the
含まれ
last
てる
episode of Gunvolt? Which means the Gunvolt itself could have been a vehicle for propaganda. But why? To make Project Whatever a success? How does that have anything to do with robots becoming more popular? Just like the report said, the whole robot rebellion shtick was fake news, so...
ゲジネの感想は
Any thoughts, Sister Centipede?
ゲジネは
Sister
感想を言う立
Centipede
場に
is
はあ
not
りません。
in a position to hold
ヤシオさんの
opinions
質問
on
には
this
ノーコメ
matter.
ントとさせていただき
Thus,
ま
no
す。
comment.
あ、そう
Well, great. This sucks. Maybe I should give Frau a call. Last time I saw her was back when the final episode leaked, which was about a month ago
ゲジ
now.
ネ次のレ
Sister
ポートのフラ
Centipede,
グを
tell
教え
me
てよ
about the next report's
君
flags.
島レポートナンバー
Downloading
5の
unlocked
AR アノ
conditions.
テーション
Flags
を
to
可
make
視化するため
Kimijima
の
report
フラグ
number
を
5's
ダ
AR
ウンロード
annotations
します。
visible.
完了。
Download
レ
complete.
ポートナンバー5のフラグを
Flags
お
report
伝
number
えし
5 are
ま
as
す。
follows.
1、
Number
君
1.
島レポート
Locate
ナンバ
report
ー
number
4を
4.
発見している。
Note from Sister
ゲジネより
Centipede.
注釈。
Flag number 1 has
フラグ
already
1
been
はすでに
completed.
達成済み。2、
Number 2.
旧種子島
Run
空港
from
の
point
滑
A
走
to
路
point B on the
ポイント
runway
A か
of
ら
the
ポ
old
イント B まで
Tanegashima
を
airport
5分
in
以内
under
に
5
走り切る。
minutes.
ポイント A および
Please
ポイ
refer
ン
to
ト
the
B の
map
詳
for
細
the
な地点につ
specific
いては
locations
マップを
of
参照してください。
A and point B.
もしかして滑
Please
走
don't
路
tell
の
me
端
it's
から
from
端まで
one
とか
end
言わ
of
ない
the
でよ
runway to
そ
the
んな
other.
の死んじゃうか
I'd
ら
actually die.
ヤシオさんの推測が
Your
正解です。
prediction is correct.
滑走路の
You
端
must
から
run
端まで
approximately
およそ
1600 meters
1600メート
from
ルを
one end
走る
of
必
the
要があ
runway
り
to
ま
the
す。
other. It's like 1 mile in 5 minutes? Oh my god. No, that's crazy.
勘弁して
Give me a
よ
break.
俺の中学
Do
時
you
代
even
の
know my
1500メー
record
トル
was
持
for the
久走の記
1500
録知って
meter
る
run
わ
back
け
in junior high?
7分超えだよ
Over
7
7
分超
minutes.
え
Okay, that's actually pretty good. Oh, over 7 minutes. Okay, that's average. Over 7 minutes. 7 minutes. I was literally second to last among my male
2
peers.
分縮めるなんて
No way I'm
無
gonna
茶でし
have.
ょ
There's no way I'm gonna shave 2 minutes off of that time. Plus, with my current health situation, I can't do intense
フラグ
exercise.
3、
Flag number 3. Sister Centipede completely ignores my sincere excuse and continues with a blank expression on her
中
face.
種町中央運
Do a
動
lap
公
on the
園の
marathon
陸上
track
競
at
技場トラ
Nakatane
ックを
Central Athletic
60
Park in
秒
under
で周
60
回する。
seconds. That's crazy. Is it 400 meters?
おいおい
Whoa, whoa. What the hell is up with this set? What kind of hyper meathead series of flags is this?
中
4.
央種子
Get
島
a
高校
bullseye and a
弓道
target
場
at the
で
Chuo Tanegashima High Kyoto Club Dojo.
以上です。
That is all.
ある意味これまでで一
Might
番
actually
き
be
つ
the
い
most
フラグか
difficult
もしれない
series of flags to date.
台風が可愛く見
The
え
whole
るレベルだ
typhoon thing seems like child's play in comparison. There's no way to make it come back here. I'm done for. $9.26. As usual, info regarding next report number 6 is locked. My motivation is declining at a staggering rate. I don't even care anymore. Whatever happens, happens. I sigh and gaze up at the clouds. I stretch my arms and legs across the grass. 9:27. At Juna's house. Reply. Juna's house is a karate dojo located in Masuda. Itoku Karate Dojo. No accepting students. Training days Monday, Wednesday, Friday. From 5 to 6:30. Adults Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. 6:30 to 8:30. Football. Striker. Okay. Boys have times they need to do it flying for the runway or just standing there. The action you take decides if you can make it beyond the sky. You probably know by now, but you read Boys as Men. Rather than that, can you buy soap? No problem, my lovely wife. Thanks, Kai. I'm going to leave that to you. What What kind of world do you wish for, Big Brother? Play through it, 20 out, guess I'll go. Controlled peaceful society, chaotic cruel society, lower ruled society. The only correct answer. June's house at Cry Dojo in Masuda. Wasn't hard to find. I parked my scooter in front of my house to take a breather. Why am I visiting June's house, you ask? Well, I'm here on official orders from Madam President. Hey Kai, do you think we can convince June to stay? Should we already go home for the day? She's quite relaxing at home by now. Aren't you worried? Every time I've tried to talk to her since yesterday, she's been really distant. Is this right? June's gonna quit before I even get the chance to talk it out with her. I have no choice but to go to her house. Once we get there, we'll convince her to change her mind. We don't have school tomorrow, so if it comes down to it, we'll stay overnight. What do you think? Sound good? Want me to tag along? You know the drill. That again? What am I saying? That's just who you are. Still, wait, why are we in this workshop? Is this a flashback? I really need Akka to realize that she's not just great at talking it out. She's always forcing her will into others, not listening to them. She wonders why her and the VP don't get along. In any case, I don't like wasting my precious time on other people's problems. Even if that person is Juna, it's just not who I am. That being said, I think back on the photo I picked up in the storage room at the clinic. You stay put, Aki-chan. I'll go talk to her. We're gonna stay the night with her all alone? No, nothing like that. I'm not sure if I can change her mind. Maybe that's something I have to get back to her. You do whatever you still have. You still have adjustments to make on Yoshiro doing, right? Okay, fine. June in your hands. Just promise me you'll bring her home. I'll be waiting. I tell you it's not like that. Come back in one piece. This is an order from the president. Got it? No, I don't get it, but whatever. And so here we are now. You can hear the shots coming from the karate class going on inside Juna's house. Also, her house really is a dojo. You can tell that quite a few kids train here. Where is Juna? Did she say she would retire from karate? I guess she was only talking about karate club. I still see her practicing kata by herself fairly often. In all likelihood, she's probably doing that in the dojo right now. I'll take a peek inside. The dojo's front door is open, so it doesn't take much effort to take a quick peek. There are pairs of shoes strewn all over the place by the entrance. All children's size. That'll be all for today. I hear an old man's stern voice mixing in with other children, so it might be Juna's father. He spoiled our lively thank you from the kids that echo throughout the dojo. I can tell from outside that things are getting noisy in there. Is practice over? I quietly take another look. Oh. There she is. She's wearing her gi. She must have been training with the kids. Now that practice is over, she's surrounded by a bunch of them. Hey, Klutzy. How's my straight punch? I'm so much faster now. What? Mikihiro-kun, how many times do I have to tell you not to call me Klutzy? Hey, big sis, can you make snacks for us again? Getting too much weight these days, Takaki-kun. You'll have to stay away from sweets for a while, okay? I think they call you Klutzy because of your face, big sis. Juna, you don't look much older than me, so you're easy to bully. Oh, is that so? That's a good observation, Amiko-chan. But I can't really do anything about my face.
だってちゃんと聞かな
See,
いし
you're always like that.
だからお姉
That's
ちゃん
why
は
you're
下手っぴ
klutzy.
なんだ
If
よ
you were more tougher,
もっとちゃんと
you
すれ
wouldn't
ば
look
弱
up
く見えな
all
いの
week
に
and we wouldn't tease you.
エミコ何うちの姉ちゃんに偉そうなこと言ってんだよ
And
お前だっ
Nico,
てまだ白帯だろ
just a white belt.
まあまあ
It's
マサ
okay.
ちゃんいいから
Masa-chan, I don't mind.
だって私お姉ちゃんにもっと強くなってほしいんだもん
But I just want her to get even stronger at karate.
エミコちゃ
Karate
ん
is
は
all.
純なお姉ちゃんに
Nico-chan
お姉様
said
に
she
なって
wants
ほ
Big
しいん
Sis
だって
Yuna to become her real actual
お
sister.
姉様ってなんだよ
Her sister?
姉ちゃんは
Not
姉
big
ちゃんだ
sis
ろ
is my big sis.
それより下手っぴねえちゃん
Hey,
俺
Klutzy,
の政権からの
look
裏
at my
剣
straight
見て
to
よ
backhand
セッ
combo.
シュンジョワン
Juna's surrounded by a bunch of kids who are talking all at once. At first I thought she was being bullied by a bunch of grade schoolers for calling her Klutzy. It doesn't seem to be the case. It's more like an affectionate nickname. She's basically everyone's kind older sister. Juna wears a somewhat strange smile on her face as she tries her best to listen to each and every one of the kids. Her sincerity must be what gravitates them all to her.
はーいみんなそろそ
Alright
ろ着
everyone,
替えて
time to get changed.
早く帰らない
You
と
better head home soon or else your
お母さんが
moms
心
will
配
get
するよ
worried. Not only does she listen, but she also scolds the kids when she needs to. She's a responsible older student. Juna skillfully crowds the chatty children to the changing rooms in the back. It was then that she noticed me.
ヤシオくんいつか
How
ら
long have you
そ
been
こ
there?
に
稽古が終わったあたりか
Since practice ended.
そう
Let's see. Juna starts fidgeting in embarrassment.
声かけて
I
く
wish
れ
you
れば
would have said
よかったの
something.
にで
So,
ここに来たのって
are you here
ロボ部のこと
about the robotics club?
まあね
For
あ
the
とド
most
クのこ
part, and also Doc.
うん
She falls silent. I get why she'd react like that. I guess I'll just do what I came here to do and bounce. So reach in my pocket, the children come flooding from the changing rooms ready to go home.
下手っぴねえちゃん
Bye, Klutzy.
今度はお菓子
Make
作
you
っと
some
いてね
snacks next time.
あ純なお
Hey,
姉ちゃ
look,
んの
it's
彼
Juna's
氏だ
boyfriend.
彼氏ってなんだ
What do
よ
you mean
あ
boyfriend?
れ
Is this
か
some kind of robot?
彼氏なんて認めないもん
I won't let
純なお
you
姉ちゃ
have
んは
her.
私のお
Juna
姉
is
様
my
だも
big
ん
sis.
熱いねヒューヒュ
Nico
ー
and Juna sitting in a tree. Children cheer at us by the door without reservation. I was expecting to get teased by a bunch of grade school brats today. Fortunately, the storm was past, or so I thought.
おいお前
Hey, you, black belt kid. Uh-oh. Three boys are standing in front of me, still in their gis. The oldest one's probably first year in junior high. He's pretty tall, too, almost my height. He has a black belt wrapped around his waist. The middle one looks about the same age as the brats from earlier. He has a brown belt. The next to him is a chubby little boy, probably a bit younger. He has a white belt. They all stand there with their hands on their hips, staring at me angrily. They definitely look alike. Are they brothers? And wait, they kind of resemble Juna.
姉ちゃんに近づくな悪い虫
Get away from Big Sis, you worm.
せや
Yeah. He caught me completely off guard. The kid in the middle walked right up to me and socked me straight in the gut. I fell down on one knee from the sheer pain.
ちょっとマサ
Hey,
ちゃん
Masa-chan.
何
What
や
do
っ
you
て
think
る
you're
の
doing?
ヤシオくん大丈夫
Masa-kun, are you okay?
よくやったぞマサ
Well done, Masa.
悪い彼氏は
Get
帰
lost, stupid boyfriend.
悪い虫は帰れ
Get lost, worm.
悪い虫は帰
Get lost, squirmy, wormy worm.
れ3人とも謝りな
All
さ
of
い
you, apologize this
お
instant.
姉ちゃんのお友達に
How could you do this to my friend?
だって姉
I
ちゃん
mean,
の
he's
彼
your
氏だろ
boyfriend, right?
彼氏は悪い
And
虫だ
boyfriends are worms.
姉ちゃんをいじめ
Stop
るな
bullying your sister.
彼氏じゃない
He's
し
not my boyfriend.
いじめられてもいないか
He's
ら
not bullying me.
いや
Oof.
頼りがいのある
Your
弟
brothers
くん
are
た
like
ちだ
little
ことで
warriors. I'm not gonna last long against these three brutes. I get up, let his little punch slide with a warm smile, and then retreat ASAP, or at least that was my plan.
純奈
Juna.
お父さん
Dad? A ripped old man with a gorilla-like chest appears. He has a scar running from his forehead to his cheek. The aura this guy gives off is extremely intimidating. How can this guy be the father of the tiny woodland creature known as Juna?
道場では師範代と呼びなさい。
Many times since I tell you, I am your assistant instructor. When we are in the dojo, you will call me master.
すみません師範代
Master.
そちらの青年は
That boy
純
over
奈
there.
の友達
Is
か
he your friend? Papa Gorilla glares at me fiercely. I hold in the pain from the punch to my stomach and bow my
あ
head.
のロボ部の
He's Yashio-kun from the
Yashio-kun.
Robotics Club.
そうか。
Let's see. What did I do to deserve being stared down by his monster for dad? Please don't tell me he's gonna call me a worm and beat me up too. I want to do a 180 on the spot and sprint out of here right now.
せっかく来てくれたんだ。
He
上
came
が
all
っ
the
て
way
も
to
らいな
see
さ
you.
い。
Invite him in.
なんなら一緒に食事で
How
も
about
どう
having
か
dinner
な。
with us? Or, like I said earlier, I prefer to head home ASAP, but I don't dare say that loud. And so not only did I end up meeting Juna's dad, I also ended up meeting her grandfather, head instructor slash grandmaster. Cut to me sitting here with the entire Daitoku family. Given that I planned on heading home ASAP before, this is actual torture. Jesus. Jesus, those are his... That's her grandfather and father? What the actual hell? Why does he have a scar over his eye? What the fuck? Why is he... How does, like... robe... Okay. Given that I plan on heading home ASAP for... Okay. The Daitoku family is full of dudes. You got the muscle monster that's Juna's dad, Daitoku Go. My internal nickname for him is Papa Gorilla. The bratty karate brothers Satoshi, the oldest Masa, the second oldest, and Shin, the youngest. Sitting at the front is a white-haired headed Daitoku Karate Dojo Kengo. His nickname, Grandpa Polar Bear.
姉ちゃんご飯おかわり
Say seconds, please.
マサちゃんい
Masa-chan,
つも言ってるでしょ
how many times do I
おかわ
have to
りは
tell you
自分でよそ
to
って
get your own
って
seconds?
そうだぞ姉ちゃんに甘える
Now
な
stop
マサ
being lazy, Masa.
なんだよ彼氏
Stop
が来て
acting
るか
all
ら
stuck up
こつけん
because
な
your
よ姉ちゃん
boyfriend's visiting.
マサちゃん悪い虫
Worm.
もうしんちゃんまで
At to Shin-chan.
純奈の彼氏だと聞き捨てならんな。
Juna's boyfriend, you say? That's not something I can let slide. Papa Gross slams his bowl down the table loudly.
ヤシオ君と言ったら
Yashiro-kun, was it?
詳しく聞か
Let's
せ
hear
て
the
もらう。
details. Out with it. I can feel the thirst for blood all the way over here. He's gonna kill me. He's gonna snap my neck like a twig. There'll be no blocking this. The skill gap is too
お
wide.
父さん
Dad, please don't scare
困らせないで
Yashiro-kun like that.
父ちゃんが出るまでもない
Dad
よ
doesn't even
な
have
んな
to
ら
do
俺が
anything.
ぶっ倒し
I
てや
could
るっ
kick
て
his asshole by myself. Skills of the brothers such a shadow box.
おごるなトシ。
Don't
相
get
手を
cocky,
侮
Toshi.
れ
You
ば
underestimate
痛い目
your
を見るだろ
opponent
う。
and you risk everything.
トシちゃんもし喧嘩したら
Toshi-chan, if you start a
姉
fight,
ちゃんも
I won't help you
宿題
with
教え
your
てあげない
homework
からね
anymore.
なんだよ
Why are you
彼氏
taking
の
your
肩持つのかよ
boyfriend's side?
ヤシオ君、私の問いに答え
Yashiro-kun,
て。
answer my question.
君は純奈の何なのか。
What are you to Juna?
予算か。おう。
That's enough, go. Grandpa Polar Bear interjects. Despite his age, he has a body of steel. Hell, he's even bigger than Papa Gorilla. He might as well be the final boss.
ヤシロ君が怯え
Do
てい
you
る
not
で
see
はないか。
Yashiro-kun is terrified? It's actually Yashio, not Yashiro, but I don't dare correct him.
失礼したヤシロ
My
君。
apologies, Yashiro-kun. Juna's dad bows deeply, but
それで
so then immediately leans towards me.
実際のところどうなの。
What are your intentions?
と言いますと
About what?
純奈とは付き合っているのだ
You're
ろう。
dating Juna or
ならば
not? In that
我が
case, do
大
you
徳
intend
道場
on
に婿
inheriting
養
the
子として
Daitoku
来る気
dojo as my
は
son-in-law?
あるのか。
Do you?
ないのか。
Or do you not? I feel like I'm gonna piss myself under this intense pressure. Why does he even need a son-in-law to inherit the dojo when he has 3 talented sons?
だからそんなんじゃ
Come on, I
な
already
い
told
って
you it's
ば
not like that.
いくらお父さんでも
If you don't
これ以
stop
上冗
joking
談
around,
言うと 私怒る
I'm
よ
gonna get mad, Dad.
これは道場の
This
未
is
来
an
にとって
important
重
issue
要な
that
こ
affects
とな
the
のだ。
fate of our dojo.
よせと言っておるのだ。我
Do not
が
make
息
me
子よ。
repeat myself. Old man quietly opens his mouth and takes a sip of miso
さ
soup.
ようなことは若い者同士の
Leave the young
自主
ones
性
to
に任せれば
themselves.
よい。親が口を出すな
It
ど
is not foolishness for us older ones to interfere, Joe.
若い者同士ならば
It is the right of all younglings to enjoy a
青春というも
steamy
のじゃろうが。
adolescence. Her cheeks are kind of red, so it's just an old perv.
しかし師範、我が
Grand
大国
Master
の
of the
婿とな
heir
る
to the
者は
Daitoku School
強
of
くなければ
Martial
なりま
Arts
せん。
must be strong.
それが質実
Act with
剛健にして
simplicity and fortitude.
大なる徳をな
Bring
す
forth
大
great
徳
virtue.
一門のし
That's
か
the
り。
Toku family breed.
お父さんお料理いつ
Yeah,
も
don't
飛
spill
ば
all
さ
over
ない
the
で
food. What year are we in again? I feel like I got sucked into some old martial arts film. I need Juna's help fast. She has to be more clear about where we stand. Otherwise, I'm actually going to end up getting adopted into her family. Oh, and if possible, I'd like to get up and escape ASAP. I signaled Juna with my eyes. She notices. But instead of answering my plea, she just smiles in response.
よしおくんおかわり
Yasha-kun, do you want
遠慮なく
seconds?
食べて
Eat as
ね
much as you
お
want.
口に合うといいんだ
I
けど
hope it tastes good. That's not what I'm trying to say. I mean, yes, it's true that the table is covered in all sorts of amazing food. Chicken salad, fried flying fish, boiled spinach, even Okinawan cuisine like champuru and vinegared mozuku. It's insane to think this family could down it all in one sitting. What's also insane is that Juna made it all herself. What? To be perfectly honest, I'm too nervous to even try any of it. There's no time to eating dinner. Barely even touched my rice bowl. Why would she think that I want seconds?
ヤシロ君と言ったか。
Ashura-kun, was it? Nope, still Yashio.
ぶしつけなことを聞いて申し訳ないと思っとる。
Let me apologize for her rudeness. Old man bowed his head.
おい。我が
However, my
息子の
son's
言う
point
ことももっ
still
とも
stands.
純奈は我が大特家に咲く
Juna is
一
but a
輪
single
の
flower
花。
blooming in the Daitoku family
ゆえ
garden.
に
Thus, old man's eyes explode
純
open.
奈の純潔が
If
欲
you
し
wish
く
to
ば
take
己
Juno's
の
purity,
強さ
you
今
must
ここで
demonstrate
示
your
してみ
strength
せ
right
る
here and now. What?
おじい
Grandpa,
な
what are you saying? Great, even the old man's contributing this insanity now. How belligerent can these people be?
最低
You guys are the
明
worst.
日の食事
No dinner for any of you tomorrow.
なんだと
What?
それは困る。
Don't say that.
純奈やわしがいい。
Perhaps I've gone too far.
だから機嫌を直してお
Please
く
don't
れ。
be upset. Just like that, they're all turning to spineless little boys response to Juno's threat. You know what? She might actually be the strongest person in this whole family.
俺は飯抜きでもいいもん
I'm
ね
fine skipping dinner. Toshi, the oldest brother, is still worked up. He's pointing his chopsticks at me. Now I'm his mortal enemy now, I guess.
トシちゃん
Toshi-chan,
お箸で人を
don't
刺
point
さ
at
ない
people
の
with your chopsticks.
お行儀悪
Bad
いし
manners.
失礼でしょ
It's just plain rude.
うるさい
Shut it.
姉ちゃん
I
は
won't
渡さな
let
い
you
ぞ
have my big
姉ちゃん
sister.
はずっと
You're
俺た
gonna
ちの
be
姉
ours
ちゃんなんだ
forever and ever.
やれトシ兄ちゃん
Do
こん
it,
な
bro.
やつやっつけちゃえ
Eat him up.
ちゃ
Haha, I get it. Nice little punks love their big sister so much that they don't want anyone to take her from them. They're just a bunch of little punks with sister complexes.
わかったわかったわかりまし
Fine,
たよ
fine. I get the drift.
だったらそこの
How
トシ
about
君と
this? I
勝負
challenge
し
you
まし
to
ょ
a
う
match, Toshi-kun.
ほう。ヤシロ君。
Oh, Yashiro-kun has agreed to a duel?
今の若い
Quite the
者には
backbone for someone his
珍しい
age.
気概の持ち主じゃのう。
ヤシオくんこんなくだらないことに
Yashiro-kun, you don't have to play along with this craziness.
いや俺も勝負は嫌い
I
じゃ
don't
ない
mind. I like a good challenge.
ただし条件
But I do have one condition.
条件なんだよ
Condition? What is it?
勝負
Lascelles battle my way. I whip out a Pokecom with all the swagger I can muster.
こいつでつけさせても
We'll
らう
have
よ
our battle with this. That token then falls silent in response to my declaration. rode from Chofu to Akihabara on the bike. It was easy since there weren't small ups and downs like in Tanegashima, but riding Tokyo is stressful because of all the cars. I didn't used to care before the... This only took a month for my body to get used to the atmosphere in the island. How'd the mission go? Let me know when you're done. Phew, I was nervous. I was more nervous than Robo 1. I want the Daitoku boys by the nose. By the time Lee Jun's house already turned out.
ヤシオくん、本当に
I'm really
ごめんね。
sorry. Juna bows to me apologetically after coming to see me off.
家族が迷惑かけちゃって。
My family can be a lot.
いや、最終的には分かってもらえ
They
た
got
し、
the message
別
in
に
the
気
end,
にし
so
て
I'm
ないっ
not
て。
worried about it. It was challenging them at Kill Bell. The brothers totally fell in line. It's expected three of them all played KB, but at the end of the day, they're just kids. Their eyes lit up after seeing the second best player in the world go to town. I had them calling me master before I knew it. The older men went on about lewd nonsense, the traditions of martial arts family, but they went quiet once Juna scolded them.
とにかく、純ちゃんの彼
At
氏っ
least
ていう
they
変な
now
誤解を
know
受け
that
た
I'm
わ
not
けだ
your
から、
boyfriend.
めでたしめでたしっ
All's
てこ
well
とで。
that ends well.
本当にごめん。
I'm sorry.
できれば次はもっとゆっ
Hopefully
くり
next
と
time
純
I
ちゃん
can
の料
relax
理
and
を味わい
actually
たいところ
enjoy
だ
your
ね。
cooking.
う
Of
ん、い
course.
つでも遊びに来て。
You're welcome anytime.
弟たちも
Plus,
ヤシオくん
my
のこ
brother
と
seems
気に
to
入った
really
みたい
like
だし。
you. Your brothers.
でも少し驚いたよ。
To be honest, I was
純
pretty
ちゃん、
surprised.
家族の前だと
You're
全
totally
然雰囲
different
気違う
around
ね
your。family.
あ、そう
Yeah,
だね。
I guess.
お母さんがいない
Mom's
から
not here anymore,
女手は
so I'm the only
私だ
woman
けなの。
in the house.
見た通りガサツな
And as
空
you
手
saw,
家一家でしょ。
We're just a bunch
私
of
が家事を
karate
仕切らないと
muscleheads.
まともに生
If I
活で
didn't
きない
handle the chores,
ダメな家族
we'd
なん
all
だ
fall
よ。
apart.
だから自然と
So I just naturally
うちで
get
は
like
あん
that
な感じに。
when I'm at home.
要するに内
I
弁
guess I'm a lion
慶
at home
って
and
い
a
う
mouse
やつかな。
abroad.
純ちゃんがしっかり者だってこ
Really
とは
got your
分か
stuff
った
together,
よ。
Jun-chan.
学校や部活でも
You should
もっ
be
と
more
素
like
を出せ
yourself
ばいい
at。school and in club too.
無理だよ。
I can't do that. Juna hardly shakes her
家
head.
族相手だから
I can only
で
be
きて
that
る
way
ようなもので
because they're my family.
普段はいつも緊張してるから。
Normally, I'm always nervous. Man, I'd be exhausted if I were that way 24/7. But she said she can't do it. She can't do it. Anyhow, time to cut to the chase. I didn't come all the way here today to get to know the Daitoku family.
ロボ部辞めるのは
So you sure you're gonna
Oh,
quit the
Kimeto.
robotics club?
あうん、
Yeah. Juna smiles lonesomely and hangs her head low.
私は
I just
いない方が
think you'll all be better off
いいと
without
思
me.
う。ヤシオくんたちで吉郎
I
くんを
want you
直
guys
し
to
て
repair Yoshiro
藤田
Kun
のおじいちゃんのこ
and
とを
make Grandpa
励
Fujita
ましてあ
feel
げてほ
better.
しい。
僕は多分
Still think
Jun-chan
Doc would be
に励まされる
happy
のが
if you
一番
came to
嬉しい
cheer
と思う
him up yourself, Jun-chan. She shakes her head in response.
私には無
I
理。
just can't.
この前の私
You saw me the other day, didn't you?
まだ怖いの。
I'm still scared.
事故から何年も経ってるし、
It's been years
とっ
since
くに
the accident,
克服できてると
so I
思った
thought
んだ
I'd
け
be
ど
over it by
な。
now, but
ちっともダメだった。
that was a mess.
あのロボットの声を聞いた
As
途
soon as I
端
heard
に
that robot's
昔
voice,
のこと
it all came flooding
思い
back.
出して
I was so scared that I started shaking
震えちゃって。
uncontrollably. Even now, Juno looks like she's on the verge of tears. She hugs her arms close to her body.
それにどうせ藤田のおじいちゃんも
Plus, I don't think Grandpa
私には
Fujita
会いたくないはずだ
wants
も
to
ん。
see me.
昔 吉郎くんを壊したのは
I'm the one that broke
私だから
Yoshiro-kun.
そのこときっと今も
He's probably still mad
怒って
about
るはず
that.
そうさすがにもう怒っちゃいないでし
I
ょ
think he'd be over it by now.
だってこの前病院
He
行った時
refused
も
to see us when we went to visit him
拒絶
the
され
other
たし
day.
私の方もずっと
I've always avoided
避け
seeing
続け
him
てきたか
too.
ら
So
おじいちゃん私のこと
Grandpa probably thinks I'm an awful
思ってるよ
granddaughter.
思ってないとおかしい
It'd be weird if he didn't.
少し自虐的になりす
I
ぎてる
think
と
you're
思う
being a
よ
bit too hard on
純ちゃん
yourself, Jun-chan.
ちなみにアキちゃんか
By
ら
the
聞い
way,
た
I
かど
don't
うか
know if you
わから
heard
ない
this
け
from
ど
Aki-chan, but
例の吉郎くんさ
Yoshiro-kun was
倉庫で見つけ
broken
た
when
時
we found
動
him
かなくは
in
なってたけど
storage.
その原因
That's
は
because
コ
its
ードが意
cables
図的
had
に
been
切られ
cut
たせい
deliberately.
ボディがへこんでたり目
The
玉部分
body
が
was
割れてたり
dented,
したけ
the
ど
eye was cracked.
転
The
倒した
robot
程度
like
じゃあの
that
ロボが
wouldn't
動かな
stop
くなる
working
ことはあ
because
りえ
of
ないってさ
a little fall.
コードが切られていたって
But who would snip his cables?
毒じゃない
Doc, I
他のロボ
suppose. All
全
the
部
other
そうだった
robots
し
are like that too.
どうして
Why?
さあ
Who
わからない
knows?
けど
Either way,
Jun-chan
Doc
の
stopped
事故
putting
の
the
後でさ
robots out in
よく
front
ロ
of
ボを
the
店先
store
に出さ
after
なく
the
て
accident.
責任感じてたのかもね
Maybe he felt
可
responsible
愛
for
い孫
hurting
娘
his
に怪我させ
beloved
ちゃったことを
granddaughter.
さそれ以来持論も
Ever
封印
since then,
し
he
て
sealed away his
誰
own
にも
beliefs
怪我
and
させないよう
disabled
に
all the
全部のロボ
robots
を
so that
動
no
け
one
なく
else
した
would get hurt.
みたいなことがあったのかもしれない
Something like that.
持論
His own beliefs.
ロボットは人
You
間
know,
の
the whole
友達だっ
robots
て
are
やつ
the friends of mankind thing.
どっちにしても
Either
私の
way,
せいだね
it's still my fault.
私が昔
I had snuck into his
倉庫
storage
に忍び
space
込んだりしなけ
way
れば
back then.
責任感じて悲劇のヒロインぶ
I
る
mean,
の
you
は
can
勝
play
手
the
だけ
tractor
ど
heroin all you want, but I'm intentionally cold as I take the photo out from my bag to present it to Juna.
これって
This photo
あの倉庫に落ちてた
found it on the floor in the storage room.
これ私だ
This is me.
その写真を見て
How about you take a good
純ちゃん
long
なり
look
に
at
ちょっ
this
と考
picture
えて
and
みれ
take
ば
some time to think.
じゃあ俺は帰るよ
Well, I'm out. I'm out my scooter that I parked in front of Juna's house.
夕食ごちそうさま
Thanks for dinner. Despite me calling out to her, Juna stays perfectly still. She stares at the photo, dumbfounded. September 30th at Tokyo Juna.
失礼します
Excuse me. I've managed to enter the faculty room, but it's not long before I freeze up. I didn't do anything wrong, nor did I do anything that would make anyone mad, or at least I don't think I have. Despite that, there's this unwelcoming aura filling the room. It's making me want to run away. The teachers are busy with work and are paying me no mind. I came here to see Mr. Nagafukata, but I don't know where his desk is. Is it okay for me to just wander in? Stay on my tiptoes to look and see if I can spot the top of his head, but it was too short, so I gave up on trying. What should I do? The more anxious I get, the more confused I become. I think I'll just step out for now and come back during lunch or something. As soon as I turn to the right...
Huh?
Vice Principal Usui. I come face to face with the Vice Principal who just walked in through the door.
おはようございます
Good morning. I'm flustered, but I still managed to bow my head.
大徳さん、
The
ここで
Toku-san, what
何
are
を
you doing here? Huh? The Vice Principal knows my name?
長深先生に
I want to talk to
お話
Mr.
が
Nagafukata.
そう、
I see.
長深田先生。
Mr. Nagafukata. She turns to the center of the stack room and calls out for him on my behalf. I really wish you wouldn't yell so loudly. Everyone's looking at us now. Follow her gaze and catch Mr. Nagafukata standing up near the window. After bowing deeply to the Vice Principal, I keep my head lowered and jog towards Mr. Nagafukata's desk.
長深先生おは
Good
よう
morning,
ご
Mr.
ざいます
Nagafukata.
おう大徳かどうした
Great, Daitoku. What's up?
ん
Huh?
黙っとったら
I can't
わからん
read
ぞ
your mind, little lady.
俺はエスパーじゃねえから
No
な
S.
これ豆知識だ
That's
覚えとけ
ROBOTIC. Got it memorized?
はい。
Yeah. Mr. Narfukado is non-esper. Mr. Narfukado is
あ
non-esper.
の、先生、
Mr. Narfukado, lick my lips. It's taking all the courage in the world to get the words out. I'm not used to asking teachers for favors like this.
映像、見せても
Can
ら
I
えま
see
せ
the
んか？
video?
何の映像だ
What
エロい
video?
やつか
Sexy one? Ew. I feel my face start to get hot, and I violently shake my head.
じゃあなんだ筋トレ
More
用の
video
ムービー
workout
か
movie or something?
じゃなくて、
No, not
そ
that.
の、
The
この前の
the
ロボ
video
1
of
号
Model
機く
1
んの
Coon's test
稼
run
働テストの
from the other day. I'm fairly certain Mr. Narfukado recorded the whole thing.
あああれか
Oh, that.
見せてもらっ
Can I
て
see it,
も
please?
いいですか？
お待っとれ
Yeah, sure. Hold up. He pulls up the video on his
あ
Pokecon.
の時はな
Uncle
ナ
really
イト
gave
君
me
がロボ
an
に乗らないから
earful,
おじきにネチネチと嫌味を言われたもんさ
you know.
すみません。
I'm sorry. Come to think of it, I haven't seen the president since that day. Must be really angry. They're really awkward with him now.
まずあれ
Grab a seat. The teacher who normally sits next to him is nowhere to be seen. Mr. Narfukado suggests I take their seat. I'm a little hesitated, but I sit down nonetheless. He then hands me his Pokecon.
コピーしたのは後で送ってや
I'll
る
send you a copy.
セノミ
later.
や
I'll show
妹
it
た
to
ちにも
Alyssa
見せ
and
てやれ
the other
先生だ
two. I
渡すの
forgot to
忘れ
give
とっ
it
た
to you all.
はい。
Oh, okay. I nod as I look back at the screen. It's a sunny day at the old airport. The same summer day when the massive Model 1 can walk on his own 2 feet. Why did I want to see the video? It's all because of the photo that Yashikun gave me.
あ、
For just a second, I see a figure that looks like Grandpa Fujita in the corner of the video. He was there that day too. I guess that's obvious. He did help make the parts for Model 1 Kun after all. Back then, I was so preoccupied with not piloting Model 1 that I didn't think about anything else. I was freaking out. It's almost like I couldn't even see the robot. And not just the robot, I couldn't see anything around me. I didn't even realize that Grandpa was there. The video I'm watching has sound as well. You can hear spectators chattering among themselves. There were so many people that came to see us that day. In the end, they all started complaining because Model 1 Kun barely moved, and the test was brought to a sudden and abrupt end. I wonder what they were thinking before the test started. That's what I wanted to know. Since that many people came out, they must have been excited, right? I turned off the Pokecon's volume, put my ear to it. As the video sounds incoherent noise, making it hard to pick up what anyone is saying. Oh, man. But every once in a while, the mic managed to pick up the voices of some children nearby. It looks so lame. It's so big.
あれ動いたらす
If that thing actually moves, it'll be awesome.
悪い奴らが攻めてきても
No bad
安
guys
心
are
だ
gonna
な
mess with us now.
武器使えたらすげえよな
What if it could use weapons? Boom, swoosh. Sounds like your brother. Gunroll doesn't use weapons, Gunroll fights with his fists.
俺あれ乗ってみた
I
い
wanna ride it.
あいつ走ったら
If that thing ran,
最高の変
it would cause an earthquake for sure.
でも達
But man, it looks so lame.
成けどでけ
It's lame, but it's huge. Camera occasionally looks towards a group of boys. I spy Mickey Hiro-kun among them, one of my kids from karate. They all look like they've been having a blast, happily staring up at Model 1 Kun. Judging from their voices, they can hardly wait for Model 1 Kun to
み
activate.
んなこんな風に見てたんです
That's how they looked.
あ何がだ
Huh? Was that burp? I guess I interrupted Mr. Narfukada's breakfast. He gulps down some incredibly thick milk. He must have mixed it with protein powder or something.
見学に来ていた
I'm
人
talking
た
about
ち
the
の
people who came to watch that day. Not just the children. The elderly dropped by who looked like they came straight from a farm or something. They're wearing all kinds of hoods and sun visors. They're all waiting for the test to begin while drinking tea out of their canteens. Most of them are smiling. Some of them are fighting off the glaring sun. Others are simply watching in admiration. Some look stunned. Each and every face has unique expressions. We're all looking at the giant Model 1 coon. Not a single person is scared. Yeah, the complaints start coming in once the test starts. Even the children are watching and laughing at Model 1 coons and walks along ever so slowly. Bro. I'm faster than you, one boy cries as the kids begin lining the cells along Model 1 coon and racing it. The elderly continue smiling and admiring the robot. An old man has been drunk since morning, yells, "Do a better job," but he's holding his stomach in laughter. Watching the video, I finally notice. Why? Why am I tearing up? I never felt like this before. My emotions are all over the place. Is this where I should cry? I don't know, but it's just happening naturally. I can't help but hug the Pokemon close to my chest and wipe my tears away. Hey, Grandpa Fujita. Is this what you wanted to see? Is this what you spent 10 long years waiting to see? Robots are the friends of mankind. As a child, did I destroy that dream?
ドクには入院してから会ったか
Have you gone to see Doc since he got hospitalized? Mr. Nakakata asked me. If I shake my head, he starts stretching in his chair, and he cracks his neck.
ドクはな、自分
No,
を責め
Doc
てたよ
blames。himself.
わかるか、大
You
統
hear me, Daitoku?
あのじいさんは
That
昔から
cranky
ず
old
っ
man's
と
been blaming
自分を
himself
責め
for
て
a
やがん
real
だ。
long time now.
ロボットは人間の友
I
達に
thought
なれる
robots
と
would
思っ
be
てたが、
mankind's friends, and
思い
there's
上がり
nothing
だっ
but
た。
conceded his words.
あのじいさんこの前先生に
So
そう
he
言っ
said
た
to
よ。
me the other day.
だがな、思い上が
I
りだ
think
と
the
思う
fact
こ
that
と
he
こそ
thinks
が
he was
思い上がりだと
conceited is
先生は思う
conceited
ね。
in and of itself.
これ、豆知識な。
That's a pro tip. The bell rings, I take my leave. I don't quite understand what Mr. Naga caught pro tip, but I do know that my chest is tightening after hearing that Grandpa Fujita has been blaming himself all this time. And you know what? It didn't surprise me. Maybe somewhere deep inside I already knew. After getting home, I sit in the empty dojo after practice ended and stare down at the photo Yashiro-kun gave me. So I slip it out from its frame. Much younger me, Grandpa Fujita, who looks pretty much the same as he does now. Yashiro-kun, whose face is a lot cleaner than it is now. The three of us are smiling brightly.
純奈、ここにいたか。
There you are,
夕
Juno.
食の準備はど
How's
うした
supper coming along? Dad poked his head into the dojo, concerned expression on his face.
おお、その写
this
真は
photo?
懐かしい
Talking about
な
a。blast from the past.
師範代
Master. My eyes locked on the photo. I decided to ask
お
him.
父さんでいい。
Dad is
なんだ
fine. What is it?
うんお父さん
I'm dead.
あのね
Can you
私がロボクリニックで怪我し
can
た
you tell
時の
me
こ
about
と
the day I got
教
injured
えてほ
at
し
the
い
robot clinic?
藤田のおじいちゃんは
What did
あの
Grandpa
時
Fujita say
何か言ってた
back then?
そうだな。あの時、ロボ
Well,
ッ
your
トの下敷きにな
grandfather
って
was
泣
in
いてるお
tears
前を
when
見て、父さん
found
が
you
泣いていた
crushed
よ。
beneath his robot.
なんていうことをしてくれたんだ。
What have you
Huh?
done? He yelled. Was he
それ
talking
は
about himself?
誰に対して私
Was he yelling at me?
ロボットの方を怒っていた。
He was angry at the robot. Oh.
いや、それも正確ではないかもしれない
Actually,
な。
perhaps that isn't true.
子供を怪我させるな
He
ど、
was
ロ
angry
ボ
at
ットと
himself
してあ
for
ってはな
allowing
ら
the
ないことだ
robot
と。
to hurt a
自
child,
分を責め
for
て
letting one hurt you. Feels like a knife is piercing through my chest.
今はどうなのか
What
な
about now?
あるいは今も責
He
め
may
続
very
けている
well
か
still
もしれ
blame
んな。
himself.
入院してからお前がお見舞いに来た
You
こと
went to
があっ
visit
た。
him after he was hospitalized,
会え
yes?
なかったと言って
He
いた。
told me he couldn't see you.
今さら合わせる
He
顔
was
が
too
ない
ashamed of
な。
himself to do it. We're the same. Grandpa Fujita and I are exactly the same. Ever since the accident, it's been awkward between us. We started avoiding each other only a little bit at first, but before we knew it, we hadn't seen each other in 10 years. And me in this photo look so happy, and so does Grandpa Fujita, and so does Yoshiro-kun. We all look incredibly close.
悪いのは私なのに
This is all my fault.
おじいちゃんも 吉郎くんも
Grandpa and
悪く
Yoshiro-kun
なってないのに。
didn't do anything wrong. Can I fix this? Will we be close again like we used to be? I don't know, but if I run away now, I know I'll be empty for the rest of my life. And for the first time ever, I don't want that. Waiting around won't fill the hole in my heart. The aroma of disinfectant permeates through the hallway of the hospital. The nurse's shoes clack against the ground as she hurries along ahead of us.
もし殺されたらどう
What are we
しよ
supposed to
う。
do if we get killed? Akio shoots me a rather disturbing question as she walks beside me.
病院で殺されたらとかそういうこと言
You
わ
say
ない
stuff
方が
like
い
that
いよ
inside a hospital.
比喩だよ比
I'm not being literal.
喩。でもドクなら病気で弱ってるとはいえ
But knowing Doc,
う
you
ち
know
らの
he's
こと
sick and
簡単
all,
にボコボコ
you'd
にしそうな
probably
気
still
がし
beat
て。
us up.
ビビってる
You scared?
うん。
頼むよ
Come on, Aki.
ロボ部で一番ドクタ
You're
ー
the only one in the
飽きちゃ
robotics
うんだ
club who's
か
on
ら
good terms with Doc.
仲は
Good terms is maybe an overstatement.
うちいつも怒鳴られてばっかりだったし。
She yells at me all the time. We're finally ready to execute our plan to cheer up Doc today. Which is why we're here at the hospital. Doc's now accepting visitors, so people are free to come and go. We stay in front of the door to his room. Akio pokes me in the shoulder.
カイ、先に入ってよ。
Hi, you going first?
いや飽きちゃうからどうぞ
No, no, after you,
だ
Aki-chan.
ってうちロボクリニッ
But
ク
I'm
出禁
banned
の
from
身
the
だし。
robot clinic.
やれやれ
No other options, I prefer the worst and knock on the door.
はい
Who's there? I can hear Doc's dead response from the other side of the door.
どうも
Hello? Doc's lying on his bed. Glances over Akio and I for a second, immediately looks back up to listen. Oh, it's just you punks. His voice lacks the usual oomph.
ドク、なんか
Is it just me,
ちっちゃくなったね。
or have you shrunk? Whoa, whoa, Akio, you can't say something like that. It's super rude. Doc doesn't retort like he usually does. If this was Doc before he got ill, we'd have a wrench flying at us right about now. That being said, Akio's statement is fairly accurate. Doc lying in bed in his pajamas is a far cry from the energetic old man who always yells at us over the counter at the clinic. It's like he's aged several decades in just the last week.
ずいぶんやつれちゃいましたねドク
Doc's been pretty beat up, Doc.
笑いに来ただけなら帰ってくれ
You're here to laugh at me and then leave.
手術受けないの？
You're gonna have surgery? I've been asked this question dozens of times by now. Doc doesn't even try to answer. He's made up his mind.
まあそういう固い話をしに来たんじゃないんだ
Well,
な
we're not
今
here
日
to talk
は
anything serious today.
実はドクにちょっと見てもらいたいものがあっ
Something
て
we want
ね
to show you, Doc.
だから一緒に出かけない
So do you mind coming with us?
何
What? Doc looks at us suspiciously.
おい付き添い何を言ってやがる
What do you think you're?
担当の三枝先
Already
生
got
に外
permission
出
for
許可をもら
Dr.
ったよ
Segusa to take you on a little outing.
ドクは車椅子に乗ってくれ
All
れ
you
ば
have
い
to
い
do is hop in the
そうしたら俺た
wheelchair.
ちで連れて行く
I'll
か
take it from there.
行くってどこへだ
Where are you taking me?
らもちろん
To the
ロボ
robot
クリニ
clinic,
ックだよ
of course. On hearing what I said, Doc looks away.
あのお店はもう
I'm closing up shop for good.
そう決め
I've
たん
already
だ
made my decision.
もともと儲かりもしねえ
Saw like I
店
was
だった
turning a
しな
profit to begin with.
客だってめったに来な
Barely
かっ
anyone
た
ever came.
それどころ
Just
か
folks coming to
ネオ
complain
ン
about
が
how
怪
the
しいから
neon
撤
sign
去
was
しろとか
sketchy
近所の連中にも言われたくらいだ
and the like.
誰にも望まれてねえ店だったんだよ結局の
It
と
was a
ころ
store nobody wanted or needed.
これがいい機会さ
So this is as good as a time as any.
せいせいす
Good
る
riddance.
ドク
Akio suddenly jumps in. Doc's still in bed as she approaches him.
そんな心にもないこと言っちゃダメ
I
だ
know
よ。
you don't mean that.
儲からないなら
You
20
couldn't
年近
possibly
く
have kept running
も
the
続けられ
clinic
るわ
for
け
20
ないも
years
ん。
if you really felt that way.
ドクはあの店が大好きで
You kept
続け
open
てた。
because you loved that store.
大好きだから
You kept
続
going
けら
because
れ
you
た。
loved that store.
それくらいうちはちゃんと
Even
分か
I
って
can
るから。
see that.
だから嘘で
Don't
も
say
そんな
stuff
こ
like
と言わ
that.
ないで
Even if you're lying.
言わないでよ。
Don't you dare say anything like that again.
うちはあの店がなくなっ
Without
ちゃっ
that
たら
store,
寂しいんだから。
I'd be so lonely.
とにかく俺はもうあの店には行かん。
You hasn't, man. I ain't going.
お前らが何を企んでるか知らねえ
I don't know what you
が
punks
付き合
are
ったり
scheming.
はしねえからな。
I ain't coming with you. Stubborn old man.
あのロボットたちが待ってるんだけど
Your
な。
robots are waiting for you. Doc's face turns pale in response to what I just said. We've got him now.
てめえら倉庫に入りやがったのか。
You went in there, didn't you?
あいつらはもう外に
I'm
出す
never
つもりは
taking
ねえ
that
ん
now
だ。
ever again.
出しちゃいけねえんだ
Can't
よ。
let that happen.
勝手に何をしやが
What
っ
did
た。
you do while I was here?
あんまり興奮し
Now,
な
now,
いで
take a
よ。
chill pill.
血圧上がって外出許可
Wouldn't
も
want
取り
your
消しに
blood
なっちゃ
pressure
うでしょ。
getting in the way of our little adventure.
簡単なことさ。
Put it
俺たち
simply,
がやろうとしてるのは
all we're doing
オープン直後のロボクリニックの再現だよ。
is recreating how the robot clinic was when it first opened up.
この
You
バカ野郎ども
damn
が。
fools.
俺たちがバカかどうかは
How
そ
about
の
you
目
go
で
see
確
with
か
your
め
own
てもらわない
two
と。
eyes whether we're fools or not.
さあ、ドク。
Let's roll back. Pull in the wheelchair, looked outside the room. Point at it. I have a wicked grin on my face. I don't mind playing the bad cop.
どうす
You're moved off. After about 3 minutes of complete silence, Doc grudgingly clicks his tongue and relents. It's only about 10 minutes walk from the hospital to the robot clinic. More subliminal messages discovered tied to 19 so far in the final episode of Gunverl. I processed the subliminal footage so it's easier to view, and I found something curious. Looks like there are more subliminal messages inserted in the 19 we found. Explain it easier. For example, you know where Fukazawa Yukichi was, right? That was full of video distortion, so I got rid of that. Did some contrasting, and then ran it frame by frame. When I did that, it changed to a different image. It changed to different images that wasn't Yukichi. English, please. There's subliminal messages and subliminal messages. That isn't your mistake, like you forgot to turn off something, or maybe it's a mistake made by whoever made the subliminal messages. Not just in Japan, but Gunverl fans all over the world were analyzing the final episode. How would they not notice subliminal messages inside subliminal messages for over a month? Wait a second. I just did some research too. There is something hidden. Are you for real? So there are more than 19 subliminal messages? It really is an instant. With the distortion on you, would miss it for sure. Whoever found it first is amazing. I watched it over and over and still don't see it. Did you know, even though this video is full distortion, it's actually 120 FPS and not 60 FPS? 120 FPS, and one frame is 0.007 seconds. If it was inserted in that frame, there's a chance that you can miss it. Hey, do you think that's safe to continue on? This is giving off a serious vibe. This was a challenge from the person who uploaded it. I feel some kind of unity. Yesterday, students were enthusiastically watching the footage I took. Finally, there are students who understand the hardships of being a cameraman at events. You feel my recording skills, right? I get it. Approach it. The most important thing about recording footage is to keep the camera running. Wow. Alright, I'm ready. Go/no-go's decision will be a go. Play 30 minutes, so no, ready to go. What can I do? What I want to do? I don't know clearly, but heading over now. Okay. After Doc changed clothes, we headed up the long, straight slope of Highway 85. The robot clinic is a ways down after turning the corner at the Hase intersection. It's right on the border of Nakatane and Minamitane. Its exterior looks like some sort of American bar or motel, and the gaudy neon sign illuminates the night with a sketchy glow. I thought this ever since I first saw it, but man, oh man, is this design unappealing. We wheel Doc all the way to the store. Once we reach the storefront, Doc sees and notices that something is different. He leans forward with such force that he nearly tumbles out of his wheelchair.
Oi!
Hey,
Robobu!
Robotics Club.
これは
What the hell's
一体どう
the
いう
meaning
こと
of
だ。
this? Without leaning back, he turns his head to glare at me and
言
Akiho.
ったはずだけど、ロ
I
ボ
already
クリ
told
ニ
you
ック
we
オ
tried
ー
to
プン当
recreate
時
the
の
look of
再
a
現だ
robot
っ
clinic
て
when it first opened.
ロボットは人間にとっての友達。そうで
Robots
し
are
ょ
the friends of
ドク
mankind, right, Doc? There's a line of old robots out in front of the clinic. In the center, standing conspicuously, is the blue square body of Yoshiro-kun. Thick arms and legs, wide eyes, and mouth bent into a smile. The patrol lights of his eyes, mouth, ears, and chest are all lit up. The arms move up and down at regular intervals. Yoshiro-kun stands before us today as the fruit of Akiho's hard work. The only thing she couldn't fix was the dent in the corner of the body. And it's not just him. Well, they're not moving like Yoshiro-kun is. The other 8 robots are all lined up next to him. Neighborhood children all are crowded around them. They're chattering away about how the robots are ugly, old, and cute. You get the idea. The kids are just speaking their minds, plain and simple. They aren't holding back either. Children are going nuts with the robots, leaving smudges and fingerprints all over them. Michi and Mizuka-san went over to elementary and told the kids that they could see some old robots. They're worried they wouldn't be able to get enough kids, but in the end, there were about 20 were interested enough to show up. Michi and Mizuka. Michi and Mizuka-san, the teachers are watching this, seeing the kids' smiles enough to make the adults smile too. The doc is different.
ダメだ
No,
ダメなんだよ
you can't. Finds things that staggering towards the children with a ghastly expression on his
子
face.
供を近づけさせるんじゃねえ
Don't let the kids near those
怪
things.
我させちまうだろうが
They'll hurt them.
子供が泣いちまうだろうが
They'll make the kids cry.
ロボットは所詮ロボット
Robots
なん
are
だ
just
よ
robots, nothing more.
どれだけ仲良くなれたって
No matter how much you care
友
about
達なん
them,
かにはなりや
they
し
can
ねえん
never
だ
be your friends.
ありゃただの鉄の
They're
塊
just
で
hunks of metal.
子供の相手ができるほど立派な
You
もんじゃ
can't
ね
play
え
with the kids.
子供に怪我させてんだから
They do nothing
玩
to
具
hurt
として
them.
も失格なん
They're
だ
not even fit to be
だ
toys.
から封印す
That's
べ
why
き
they
なん
need
だ
to be
よ
locked away
動
forever.
かすべきじゃねえん
Please
だ
don't
よ
make them move anymore.
やめてくれ
Please,
今すぐ
just
みんな
stop it. Everyone, go home at once. He sadly cries out. Doc crumples to his knees, crestfallen. The children all fall silent when they finally notice Doc.
もう子供を泣かせたく
I
は
don't
ねえ
want
ん
to
だ
make the children cry anymore.
ロボットを
I
悪
don't
者
want
にもした
robots to
く
be
ねえんだ
villains anymore.
子供とロボットは
Everyone would be
一緒にい
happy
ない
if
方が
kids and
幸せな
robots
んだよ
were kept apart.
ドク
Could he be? I think he's crying. In the end, the accident 11 years ago didn't just hurt Juna. No, it may have left Doc with far deeper wounds in his heart. His remorse was so strong that he sealed away his belief that robots were the friends of mankind. But we still got one last chance to turn this around. Isn't that right, Yoshiro-kun? You know the silence? A rusty metallic sound begins to ring out. Yoshiro-kun, its eyes and ears still lit up, begins to walk. Its stride is a little unsteady as it moves down the gravel path. Its whole body shakes. Even so, it manages to adjust itself as it moves towards Doc, almost like it has a will of it all its own.
よしろ
Yoshiro. Doc looks at Yoshiro-kun dumbfounded, as if to answer
こ
Doc.
んにちは
Hello,
僕の名前
my
は
name
よ
is
しろ
Yoshiro. Yoshiro-kun greets him.
お前
You. The robot comes to a slow stop right in front of Doc. It can't move its head, so Yoshiro-kun can only continue to look off into the distance.
みんなのお友達ロボ
I'm
ットだ
everyone's
よ
robot friend. His words are clearly directed at Doc.
ねえ握手しよう
Hey,
よ
let's shake hands. As it calls to Doc, the lights inside start blinking intensely. It moves its arms up and down. It very clearly has a will of its own. It wants to shake hands with its creator. Doc's frozen in place.
ねえ握手しようよ
Hey, let's shake hands. His son encourages him with the same words. Almost as though he's seeking a hand of salvation, a hand of forgiveness. Doc extends his own hand. His wrinkled hand comes in contact with the thick blue robot hand. I don't know why, but after seeing that, it feels like Yoshiro-kun looks happy, even though his expression remains
よ
unchanged.
ろしくね
Nice to meet you,
藤田のおじいちゃん
Grandpa Fujita.
お前
You
俺の
called
名
my
前を
name.
なんで
How?
新しく吹き込んだか
He
らだよ
breathes some new life into him, that's how. Augur triumphantly explains.
ドクの息子にねドクの孫娘
You
が
see, we programmed your
昔と
son
同じ
to
言葉を
say the same thing your granddaughter did in the past.
孫
My
娘
granddaughter? Doc suddenly starts to look around. Juno's behind one of the robots. She's hiding in the shadow of Gojiro-kun. She hesitantly, nervously shows herself to Doc. In her hand is a controller. Naturally, it's Yoshiro-kun's remote control.
よろしくね。
Nice to meet you. Her voice is so quiet that it feels like it could disappear at any moment. She's still looking down. But nevertheless, Juna stands next to Yoshiro-kun, a clumsily made robot that's over 2 meters tall. A small, childlike, timid, yet tough 18-year-old girl. Their extremes complement each other so well. Nice to meet you again, Grandpa Vegeta. This time Juna raises her hand steadily. Looks Doc right in his eyes, just as Yoshiro-kun did before her. She extends her slender hand to him.
俺を許してくれるのか
Do you forgive me,
ジュン
Jun?
謝らなくちゃいけないのは
You don't have to
私
apologize.
のこうだから
I'm the one who should be sorry. There are already tears in Juno's eyes. The tips of her fingers are shaking as she extends her hand to Doc. Yeah, she wears a warm smile on her face. Jesus Christ, that robot is massive. I don't know how that fell on Juna and she somehow lived. Like, don't vending machines kill people? That's crazy. And yet she wears more smile.
ごめんねおじ
I'm
い
so,
ちゃ
so
ん
sorry, Grandpa.
今はまだ少し
Even now,
怖いけど
I'm still a little scared.
これから吉郎君のことも他の子たちのこ
I
とも
want to like
ま
Yoshiro-kun
た好きになってい
and the
くから
others again.
きっとまたお友達
I'm
に
sure we can all be friends again.
それまでおじいちゃんに
I want you to
生
live
き
to
て
see
て
that,
ほしい
Grandpa.
お願いおじいちゃ
So please,
んね
okay?
ジュンありがとうありがとう
Juna crouches down as Doc breaks into tears. The two of them are holding each other's hands tightly. All right. The moment she sees the pair reconcile, Akira runs over to them, completely failing to read the mood. Kids who are watching in silence are free to attention and start playing with the robots again. How's that for a turnabout? Robots are the friends of mankind, huh? Won't take long for this place to get noisy if the sounds of random kids, just like at Juna's house. Maybe I'll check it out someday. Thought to myself. And not just Yoshiro-kun. I want to see the other 8 robots Yoshiro-kun included moving around again, greeting visitors. As long as the robot director stays in good health, I know that no matter what happens, I'll see it one day. October 3rd, check your treats for surprise. From Robot Director, we're scheduled to start business here at the Robot Club next week. Come say hello. Everyone in the Robotics Club, thank you. Thank you, I think I have talent as an event producer, like a wedding planner. Well, I don't plan on being one though, because my dream is to build a robot, heh. Speaking of, it's already October. Gotta start building gun build too. Become friends with Nineheart during Chanel? Mr. Centipede from Sister Centipede to Yasha-san. I'd like to introduce someone perfect for your hobby. He is an old online friend. His name is Lightning Fast Nineheart. I think you'll get along. Oh. I forgot what his actual name was. It's kind of... That's interesting. Why does you get treated by her cooking and picked up Doc at the hospital? It's the results of your hard work. You should be proud of yourself. Do you feel like royalty in a little bit? You can undo your cloaking notification. I think I have talent as an event producer, like a wedding planner. Well, back to being yourself again. It was your achievement. That's why you're club president. The whole island shook from your talent, probably. we've hit October, it really started feeling like autumn. It's too chilly at night for short sleeves now. And the wind is starting to get a little cold too.
そうですか。
I see.
そんなことがあったんですね。
So that's what happened. Akio was telling a grand story about what happened between Juno and Doc, although she's really exaggerating it. Subaru brushes her off though.
問題は試作2
Other
号機を
questions
作っ
still
てい
stands
る
about whether or not we
ロボ
can
クリニッ
continue
クが
to use
今
the
後も
clinic
使え
for
る
the
かどうかだけ
construction
で
of
す。
prototype Model 2.
ある意味で貸しを作ったわけ
In
で
a
すか
way,
ら
he owes
う
you.
まく説得して
Please make use
2
of
号
that
機作りに
persuade him
協
to
力を
help
取り
with
付けて
Model
くれ
2's creation. I get that he's realist and all, but geez, dude.
スバルには情緒っ
Yeah,
て
do you
もの
feel
がない
anything at all,
ね。
Subaru?
あと感
I
動
think
的
you're the
な
type
映画
who
を見て
outright
も
refuses
絶対
to
に
cry
泣か
when
ないタイ
watching
プ。
a sad movie.
ええ、その通りです。
That's correct.
R 仕様にエレクトラ
Alcyon, Electra, Maya.
やめてください。
Stop that. Akio's maps are teasing Subaru lately. She was a satisfied grin on her face as she watches him squirm.
それより設計図もほぼ固まったことです
Design
し
is basically
素材
complete.
が到着次
On
第
arrival
加
of
工作業と
materials,
組み立て作業に
begin
入ります
construction.
モーションやらプログラミングの作業
Plan
も
to
そ
start
ろ
on
そろ
low
始
cap
める
and
必要が出て
programming
きます
work
ね
soon as well.
ああ、そっか。そうだよ
Oh
ね。
right, I forgot. Akio turns to me.
ジュンはいつロボ部
When
に
do you
復
think
帰して
Jun
くれ
will
ると
come
思
back to the
う？
Robotics Club? Why is she asking me?
昨日もドクのお見
She
舞いで
wasn't
部
at
活
club
に来なか
yesterday
った
because she went to check up on Doc, right?
うん。10年ぶりにドクと
It's
仲
been
直
10
りしたん
years.
だもん。
I'm sure they
積もる
have a
話も
lot
ある
to
は
catch
ず。
up on.
問題はいつになったらロボ部に
Problems
復帰
when
してくれ
she'll
るか
come
な
back
って
to
こと
the
なんだけ
Robotics Club.
ど、ロボクリニックの件で
You put her
ジュ
through
ン
a
には
lot.
いろいろ無茶さ
This
せちゃ
whole
ったから
robot
な。
clinic thing.
そもそもロボ部に復帰す
So
るとも
she'll
限
even
らない
come
んじゃ
back
な
in
い
the first place.
どういうこと？
Huh? What do you mean?
ジュンちゃんから退部届出され
Did
たん
she
でしょ
submit her resignation?
忘れて
Oh, I forgot. What should we
た。
do?
受け取ってない
I
けど
didn't accept it from her, but
ジュンにはもっともっとロボット
I
のこと
want
好き
June
にな
to
っても
really
ら
fall
い
in
たい
love
の
with
に
robots more and more.
うちと頑張れる談義で
I
対
plan
等
to
に
raise
張
her
り合
to
え
be
る
my
レベル
rival
に
so
まで
to be
育
my
てる
equal,
計
so
画
we
なん
could
だから
discuss Gunvarl properly with me. Or raise her? Not to mention becoming Akka's rival would require an absolutely absurd level of knowledge. How many years is she planning on taking?
それにジュンはロボ部の仲間なんだ
Plus,
し
June's one of us.
一人で悩んでやめようとする
Don't
くらいな
worry
ら
about things.
相談に乗り
I
たい
don't know,
でね
if she come to
一
us.
緒に悩んで悩み
We'll
ま
toss
くり
some
たい
of that together.
最後は一緒に
But at the end of it
夕
all,
日に向
we'd
か
all
って
go
走る
running
の
off into the sunset. The sun isn't even close to setting.
それが仲間ってものでしょ
Is that what friends are for?
カイ、スバル
Right, Kai? Subaru? Needless to say, neither I nor Subaru can keep on Akio's absurdly high enthusiasm. They just smile awkwardly. Not that Akio even cares about how we
よ
respond.
ーしそうと決まれば
Alright, with that
ジュンの
settled,
ところに乗り込
we're
んで
going over to
悩
see
みを引
June.
き出
I'm
そう
gonna drag her worries right out of her.
っていうかうちって友達の悩み
Actually,
相
I've
談と
never
か
really
受けたことないんだけ
consulted
ど
a friend about their
ねえカイ
problems or anything
どう
like
や
that
ればいいの
before. Hey Kai, how should I go about it?
俺に聞いても有効な回答は引き出せないよ
What, you really expect me to have an answer? I've been less friends than Akiho.
そっかじ
True.
ゃあスバル
Hey Subaru,
悩み相談なんて必要ない
I
んじゃ
don't
ない
see
で
the
す
need to console anyone. Subaru coldly delivers his words and stands
今日の
up.
ところは僕は帰
I'll
り
be
ま
going
す
home for today.
ちょっと
Oh, wait a sec.
なんでそんな人事なの
Why are you treating this like it's someone else's
先輩がピンチなんだよ。
problem? Your upperclassman needs your help.
あの人もかつてこう言って
That
た
person once said,
味方が苦戦しているのも
I can't stand
Minoga
idly
Suwaki
lying.
はい
You are
か
an
んの。
ally in obvious
Ke.
trouble.
だからもっと一緒に考
Let's
えよ
figure
うよ
this out together.
これは部長命令
President's orders. Subaru looks like he's listening. Sakura goes chasing after him while shouting. After seeing them off, I set up camp underneath my usual tree in the courtyard. There's only one thing to do. I'm gonna kill down my Pokecon. She'll be back soon enough, and we'll move to the hangar. How many matches can I get in for then? I'm not sure how much time has passed since I started playing. Suddenly a shadow appears over my hands.
ヤシオくん何やっ
What
て
are
る
you
の
up to, Yashio-kun? Say nothing until I'm poking towards the source of the voice.
ああゲ
Ah,
ー
you're
ム
playing a game.
本当に好きなんだ
Heard you love
ね
her video games. Once I win my match, I look up at her. She wears a smile on her face as she peeks on her screen.
今日はドクのところには行かないわけ
We're going to see Doc
う
today?
ん
Not today.
藤田のおじいちゃんから
Grandpa
秋穂ちゃん
Fujita had
その
a
電
message
話を頼
for
まれて
Akiho-chan.
どうなの？
What is it?
退院したら
When I get out of
本
the
格的
hospital,
に
the
ロボド
robot
クタ
doctor
ー
is going to be
復
back
活す
in
るから
business.
期待しとけ
You better be ready.
だって
That was it.
あとねこう
Oh,
も言
and
ってた
he
よ
also said
俺の裏の顔は
the true robot doc is a rock and roll
ロックンロールの改造屋なんだ。
remodeler who's ready to rock.
ドクのやつ何か
Sounds like
吹っ
Doc's
切れた
gotten a second wind. What does that mean by a remodeler? What happened to the whole robots being mankind's friends thing? I get the feeling things are about to get a whole lot more terrifying around here. Chilly breeze rustles the leaves above my head. She just seems cold as she rubs her arms. She makes no attempt to leave.
それで
So,
純ちゃんは吹っ切れた？
what about you? So the question, she looks up at the sky. It's probably just me, but it almost looks like she's glowing.
私
I
変わろうって思ったの
I want to change.
もっとねお友達のこと自
I
分
want
か
to
ら
learn more about my
知ろう
friends.
って好きになろうって決めたんだ
That's what I've decided.
ただ待ってるだけとか言わ
There
れ
are
た
lots
こ
of
とやる
things
だ
I'll
けじゃ
never
わ
know.
か
All
ら
I
ない
do is wait for answers
いっぱい
or do what
ある
others
は
tell
ず
me
だ
to
から
do.
あとヤシオくんやアキホ
Plus,
ちゃんに
I owe you and Akiho-chan.
できちゃったでしょそれ
I'm
も
going
返
to
さなきゃ
repay that debt. That's her answer. Sounds like there's nothing left to worry about.
ヤシオくんこの前は
Kasha-kun,
写真あり
thanks
が
for
とう
giving me
ね
that photo.
少しは役に立った？
Did that help a little?
すごく
Yeah, a bunch.
あれがなかったら
Without that,
私何も
I
で
don't
き
think
なか
I
っ
could
た
have
と
done
思う
anything.
だから
So,
ありがとう
thank you.
礼ならアキちゃんに言ってよ。
You should
純
think
ちゃんやドク
Aki-chan
の
or
こ
Madam
と
President
一番
is
心
worried
配
about
してた
you
の
and
も
Doc
あの
the
部
most
長さんだ
out
から
of
ね。
all of us. Super Double, she's back. Looks like Superman should escape. Says Akio spots Juna should come sprinting towards her as fast as she can.
ロボ部やめないで
Don't quit the Revised Club! She jumps into Juna's chest and clings to her with every ounce of strength she has.
ジュンがやめないって言ってく
I
れる
won't
の
let
で
go until you say you won't quit. You can't make me.
アキホちゃん
Akio-chan, I
その
I,
なんて言ったら
don't know how to
いい
put
か
this,
な
but Juna looks in for help. Put a wry smile and shrug.
純ちゃんが決め
Tell
た
her
ことを
clearly
はっ
what you
きり言ってやれ
decided,
ばいい。
Jun-chan.
それで安心させて
Give
や
her
る
some
ね。
peace of mind.
あ
Juna nods as forcefully as she can. And faces the puzzled Akiho. No small forks on her face.
これからもよろしく
Looking
ね
forward to working with you, President. That was sweet. Phase 6. That got filled in. For some reason, Nai's ending is listed after Iris. Well, yeah, I suppose that's a good place to end it. Thanks for watching. I'll do Phase 7. I might do a little bit of it today, but yeah, it's probably not going to be able to finish it. But yeah, I think I'm going to end the stream here.